What's up, good people and Eagle fans? Holy moly, this is crazy. Welcome to the Red Brick House. Whew. That is heavy and that is solid as a rock. All right, so we got our countertop in place here. The first part. Now, I'm building my cabinets here, of course. I like that. Now, I've got to just build one more cabinet over here and put the sink in, and then the countertop will carry all the way over. Wow. Whew. So we got a little update here. A little update. Last week, I ran into a good friend, a follower of the channel and stuff, and his kids. And he said, I hate Dak Prescott. And I said, okay, I get that. A lot of people don't like Dak Prescott. We understand that. So I said, because I always say this to people. What's the solution then? What should we do instead of Dak? And he said, just draft a quarterback and let him sit behind Dak and learn and let him then take over. That sounds great. But here's the thing. There's no guarantee that you drafting another quarterback is going to be successful. In fact, you got to look at it and say, the Dallas Cowboys, when it comes to drafting quarterbacks, they lucked into their last two quarterbacks. And fortunately for them, it's been 2006, Romo took over. We've had almost 20 years of quarterbacks with, not 20 years, 2006, 16, 15, 17 years. 17 years of quarterbacks with two guys basically lucking out on an undrafted free agent and a fourth-round pick. When you start looking at some of the guys that the Cowboys have wanted, from Johnny Manziel to Paxton Lynch and guys like that, the guys they actually wanted for quarterbacks would have been stiffs. And here it is, San Francisco 49ers, one of the best teams in football, a team that's kicked our ass twice. I got nothing bad to say about San Francisco. They drafted a quarterback in the first round. They traded for a quarterback in Jimmy G, who played well for them. Was never really a franchise quarterback, but who's always on good teams and ended up winning. And that's their formula right now. They drafted Tre Lance to be their quarterback. Tre Lance has had opportunities, and in his opportunities, he hasn't been good, and he's been injured. And so at the moment, they've been talking. Here's the kicker. They've been talking about how great he's been looking in camp. Oh man, he's looking great in camp. You know why they've been saying he's looking great in camp? Because they're trying to get a trade value for him. They're hoping that somebody would trade for him. Somebody desperate out there that has no quarterback that would give up some draft capital for Tre Lance. Problem is, that dog can't hunt. There is zero trade value for him. Zero. People basically would look and say, trade for Tre Lance, or I could sign Carson Wentz. Damn. Not a lot out there. Not a lot at all. So, again, I go back to Dak Prescott. I'm all for getting this team to a Super Bowl. Because, see, people have this perception that you're just a you're not a fan of the Cowboys. You're just a fan of Dak Prescott. Gosh, I have been a fan of the Dallas Cowboys all my life. I love Roger Staubach. Hell, I love Troy Aikman. I like Danny White a lot. But at some point, it's their time to go. And you move on to the next guy. The consistent thing out there is the star on the helmet. It's about the Cowboys. That's what it's about. If somebody out honestly has a solution to say, here's a way to get to the Super Bowl, I'm all aboard for it. But as I look out there and I see the numbers that Dak Prescott puts up with some of the players that he's working with, and I look around, and when people talk about if we just had Justin Herbert, we'd go to the Super Bowl, a guy who he's been in the playoffs one time and lost when they had a 27-0 lead. Or they'll say, just go get Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers, the time he won a Super Bowl, they had the number 3 defense, and he had more wide receivers than he could shake a stick at. Or they'd say, go get Josh Allen, because Josh Allen, of course, is in the Super Bowl every year, right? Come on, people. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. Dak's not the problem. The thing is about winning Super Bowls, even with the Eagles having Jalen Hurts, who played an MVP type of a season last year, and going out and getting all the players that they did, being that team that had the number 1 seed, they didn't win the Super Bowl either. With all of that firepower. It's hard. It's real hard, people. So, anyway, I got more work to do, but I appreciate you guys listening in. And if you want to actually see what's going on here with the Red Brick House and how it's coming and what I'm doing and stuff, check out my other channel, Joe Boo's Day Job, because you can't just watch one video, because it changes every single day. Every day. Every day. It's different. Yeah. Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction Gig Economy fell through the floor over there. Ain't nobody falling through this floors for another 200 years. I can tell you that right now. Anyway, I got more work to do. By the end of the day, all this countertop's going to be in here with the sink cabinet too. And I'll see you later. Peace.